What's up, guys? Welcome to El Regio y la China, Mexican in the Philippines. Today, man, we got a banger. If you're living in the US or in any other western part of the world and you have a house, everything is paid off, blah blah blah, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it changing your life, marrying a Filipina? Well, let's talk about it. Let's find out. There's been a lot of situations like this one right here that I'm gonna talk about. There's more to a little bit like the Elliot Eastman that happened not too long ago, but this one is 10 times worse. Well, before you do anything like this, guys, you need to definitely look into the history of your future partner. Has she been married? How long she's been single? Meet her family first. Hear what people are talking about. Usually when they live in small areas or whatever, there's a lot going on. You can know a lot of things, all right? Now, let's get into it. This is a crazy, crazy story. Don't forget to hop the like button. This, oh my God, look at this. Foreigner was killed by wife, which was her wife, and her former living partner. All right. This was not. I don't remember this story, but there's a lot of people that haven't seen it. I haven't seen it either. But this is a perfect example and of the do's and the don'ts when you date a Filipina, and also, you know, raising red flags. Like, the red flags are there. Like, you know, don't do it. Don't sell all your stuff where you're at and just come over here for some culito and you're gonna end up, you know. Okay, money reportedly led a 30-year-old Filipina to conspire with her ex-lover to injure her 72-year-old Japanese American husband, who eventually died in a subdivision in Barangay Yari Liloan in northern Cebu. And this happened in Cebu. So, you know, are Filipinas really gold diggers? Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Here it says the NBI arrested Roxanne Mandokita Sugawara, the victim's wife, and her former live-in partner, Gami Tikhanoa Binukasan. I don't even know how to say this. He's 32 and she's 30, and they both confessed to the crime. All right, and it gets better, but just wait. You wait and see. The NBI withheld the victim's name following a request from his family to identify him. So his family didn't want his name out there. He sustained choke marks and wounds on his head and hands. All right, the agent in charge said that on a press conference that Roxanne admitted to planning to paralyze her husband after a heated argument they had on November 22nd. Paralyze that? Like, she wasn't trying to kill him, just paralyze him and juice him, keep juicing, squeezing him out of his savings or pension. Pura said the wife disclosed initially executing her plan herself, but she failed to do so when she felt pity toward her husband. Oh, look at her, how sweet. She insisted contacted her former live-in partner to come to Cebu from Cagayan de Oro and executed the plan on her behalf inside their residence, but later ended up killing her husband on November 25. Wow. So she contacted this dude she's been knowing, and you're gonna see how long she's known him right now. So after they killed him, they want to cover up the crime, all right? So she told the ex-lover, hey, bring some of my things over here before we leave the scene. And they reported it to the police to make it appear like they were robbed. All right. And right here pretty much is saying that, you know, she had a conscience. She was feeling guilty. She ended up confessing. So NBI arrested her, and they ended up going to find the ex-lover at a construction site where he worked back in Cagayan, whatever. This is like a whole triangle meaning to. So she also said that, you know, she started growing grudges against her husband. But I'm gonna let you know why she never loved him. Like, this whole thing was, since the beginning, she was digging for gold. I'm gonna tell you why. Her husband promised her 100,000 pesos, which she never received. All right. That was one of the last things. All right. She said her anger got worse when the victim rejected her offer to get his pension money. All right. Do's and don'ts, guys. You know, if she's asking you for big amounts of cash, 100,000, like, that's a red flag, like, right off the bat. 100,000 in the Philippines, that's crazy money. Like, are people gonna say, all right, but I mean, 100,000 can, I could live a couple months with that, you know. I could party for a while with that. Man, oh wow, probably the whole year. So this one is this one is Bisaya or whatever. So right here it says, this is what she said in the interview that when NBI was interviewing her. She said, he promised me a lot, talking about her husband, the former husband. He said he will help my family. He will give me a 3.6 million worth of house. And then he said he would share an account with me, bank account. But none of these never came true. That's why I thought that I would make him lame. She said she met the foreigner on social media in April 2023. They got married in October. And he was killed by December? Whoa, dang. Whoa. That was quick. Let's find out when he was killed. So they April, May, June, July. Wow. Later she said, during the interview, she said, yes, we agreed to paralyze him, but I cannot explain what I felt. Roxanne told me to stop hurting her husband. This is the former lover. That's why I went back to the room without her knowing. I hit the American on the head with a bottle, and then I elbowed him. Wow. And then it says Roxanne and Binungkasan were live-in partners for almost 10 years with 3 children, but she said she broke up with her live-in partner because of his toxic traits. You know what? I think it's all a lie that they ever broke up, and I'm gonna tell you why. But let's finish the story and we'll come back. Alright, if you haven't hit the like button, tap the like button because this is getting juicy. November 25 is the date that they killed him. Remember that date. All right. She was arrested December 6th. So that's almost, look at that time period till she confessed, okay? The boyfriend got arrested December 8th. So only 2 days later, he got, 2 days after her, okay? And remember again, April is whenever he met her, and it's right here. Remember that. And it says right here, they got married in October. So they met in April. They got married in October. That's 6 months. So they met, and this is what it seems like. It doesn't give in detail if he went a month later, but 6 months later, he was already married to her. You have to be in the Philippines 6 months to be able to get get a marriage visa. But you can marry but it takes like a month because you got to do your NBI and all of that. Anyways, it's 6 months. All right. So they've been living together 6 months. Well, no. They met in April. They got married in October. It doesn't say when he arrived. It could have been less or it could have been 6 months. So it's not as specific on that because, like I said, you do have to wait a month because you got to do your NBI, your background and all that to get your, to marriage and then your visa and all that. But let's see. He got killed in December. No, November. Remember I told y'all November 22? November 25. There it goes. So they met in April. They got married in October. Okay? And by the next month, he was already killed. So he's only known this Filipina for 7 months. And in a time period of 7 months, she asked for 100K. All right. It doesn't say if he's the one that offered the 3.6 million house. It doesn't say that. But I'm pretty sure she's the one that requested it. Since she requested the 100K thousand. All right. And she also requested to get a hold of his pension. Just like I read. So she done 3 requests. The house, the 100K, and to have all his pension money and to share a bank account. So all these things happen so fast that if I'm an investigator, which I'm not, and this is just entertainment, I'm just having fun, letting y'all know. I would say that this whole time she's been knowing that guy for 10 years. They got 3 kids. All right. Maybe they did separate. Maybe they did. But maybe they got back together and they had planned all this. They were like, hey, he's going to come. You're going to live there, blah, 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 whatever. And we're going to take his money. Because these whole 7 months, that's what it's all about. It's request after request after request. So guys, learn from these experiences. They're crazy. They're crazy experiences, guys. I know. But learn and subscribe, guys. Let's learn. This is nothing but red flags. Red flags, Now, she took it too far, killing the guy. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't think he ever thought, she was gonna get that capable. But I don't think he did enough investigation because, you know, they met in April and then they were already married in October. It doesn't say when he came. I don't think he came right away. Maybe like a month passed. Just an example. So it looked like he didn't do any investigation either. He was just trying to rush getting married and get him a young, sexy little thing, but cost him his life. And all this time, it looked like she was still involved with her ex partner. So, should you marry a Filipina? Are Filipinos gold diggers? Well, it's up to you to decide, and just don't ignore the red flags. This story is full of red flags, guys. Pay attention to them. You know, there's so many out there. You don't have to just pick one and you're just gonna stay with that one. You know what I'm saying? But that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoy it. It's definitely an interesting story. I'm gonna look for more stories like this to bring y'all, and we're gonna sit down and talk. You know, friendly fire. Alright guys, y'all want to support channel, hop the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to comment below. And if you want to take it further, links are in the description, or just throw us a super salamat. Woohoo!